Hello all. So in the last session we have seen about what are rule-based system and how are they different from the traditional machine learning based system. So today I would like to discuss about some key concepts of AI, which are problem solving, reasoning and learning. So before we start up with the session, I would like to discuss about what are the goals of AI, and then what are the intelligent components which are available in AI, and what are, we often hear the term agents. So we will also go through what are agents in AI. So as known, AI is a branch of computer science by which we can create intelligent machines which can behave typically like a human. They think like a human and make decisions like human. Examples of AI: chatbots that we are using in our day-to-day lives. They use AI to understand the customer problems faster and provide more efficient answer. Every website, every app has chatbot associated with it, right? So another example of AI is intelligent assistants, or virtual assistants like Siri, Alexa, etc. And we also have recommendation engines in all the commercial websites that we use in our day-to-day lives, which provide automated recommendations for TV shows, for viewing Netflix, YouTube recommendations, product recommendations, and so on. So this is all about what AI is. Okay. Now, when we talk about goals of AI, there are major four. We have so many goals. The four goals that I want to concentrate here today is: first one is replicate human intelligence. Okay, so our main ultimate goal of AI is to develop systems which replicate human intelligence. And next, solve knowledge intensive task. Find out the complex patterns and understand the particular data in the complex pattern and able to produce good results. And next, an intelligent connection of perception and action. Okay, so look at the data, understand that, and take necessary action on that is also another goal of AI. And then finally, we say building a machine which can actually perform, and which can actually perform like humans with human intelligence, like providing a theorem, playing chess, planning some operations, driving a car in traffic. Okay, all these are uh, few goals of AI that I want to discuss. Okay, so today in the session, I would like to concentrate more on what are the intelligent components of AI system that actually makes all this possible. Okay, so AI problem solving generally involves finding solution for a given task. Okay, so there are different processes that are involved into this. Okay, so there are five major components, intelligent components in AI. The first one is learning, reasoning, problem solving, perception, and linguistic intelligence. When I talk about learning, it is basically gaining some knowledge. When I talk about reasoning, judgment, making decisions or predictions. When I talk about perception, it is all about acquiring knowledge, interpreting the data, organizing the data using the sensor information, and all that. When I talk about problem solving, working through the details of all this collected. Okay, based on the problem given, we reach to the solution by looking at the reasoning, learning, and perception. And then finally, we require linguistic intelligence. Okay, so when you develop an AI model, it should have the comprehension to understand the verbal and written languages, speak and write capabilities. So that is all about your um, linguistic intelligence. Okay, so let us discuss about each and every component in detail. First, let us talk about learning. Okay, so learning is a key component that improves AI's problem solving and reasoning capabilities over time. So there are different learning paradigms. When we talk about machine learning, we have supervised algorithms, unsupervised algorithms, semi-supervised, and reinforcement, which we will discuss more in depth when we proceed further. Okay, so when I talk about learning, AI systems are actually designed to learn from the data and experience and provide better performance. Okay, so this involves identifying patterns from the data, adapting to the data, trying to predict the results for the new data, improving performance over time. Okay, so machine learning algorithms that become more accurate are actually exposed to more data. Okay, so not just machine learning, we have advanced machine learning technique like deep learning algorithms, which actually gives us good results. Okay, and next, when I talk about reasoning in AI actually involves drawing inferences or conclusion from the known information. Okay, so this can be deductive, inductive, and abductive, different types of reasoning methods. Okay, so AI systems basically use this logic to draw conclusions from the available information. Okay, so example of reasoning is expert system that diagnose diseases by reasoning through set of symptoms and medical rules. Okay, if a person has these symptoms, then is more prone to this particular disease and so on. Okay, so this is called reasoning, which is the second step or second important component in AI. And next, problem solving. So advanced AI systems actually combine problem solving, reasoning, and learning to create more intelligent and adaptable systems. Okay, so AI systems are basically designed to tackle complex problems, often by breaking them into smaller components, evaluating the smaller components, and selecting the best one with which we design the complex problems. Okay, so game playing AI like AlphaGo that strategizes the entire data and then finds the optimal moves to win. Okay, so this is all about problem solving, which actually involves planning, decision making, adaptation, and then building interactive systems. Okay, so gaming applications, robotics, uh, are the areas where we actually use our problem solving techniques. Okay, next, when I talk about perception. Okay, so AI systems perceive and interpret the world, okay, through the sensory input such as images or audios or other kind of data that we get from the environment. Okay, so perception in AI basically involves the capability of a system to interpret and make sense of the sensory data which we acquire from the surroundings. Okay, so perception allows AI systems to basically detect, recognize, and understand their environment through data received from sensors like cameras, microphones, and other instruments. Okay, so basically the key aspects when we talk about this, we say sensory data processing, computer vision, where object detection, image classification, facial recognition comes into picture. This is all under perception. Okay, so when I take an example of this autonomous vehicle which uses cameras and sensor to receive the data surrounding them, okay, to perceive the obstacles and make good driving decisions without making much errors. Okay, and then finally the fifth important intelligent component in AI is linguistic intelligence. Okay, so when I talk about linguistic intelligence, it is the AI's ability to generate, understand, and interact with the human language. Okay, so often in our day-to-day lives we use so many applications like language translation, speech recognizing, text summarization, Google search engine, where we give the data in text. Okay, so we may give in any of the language, any human language. So the computer or AI must have the ability to understand, generate, and interact with the human language. Okay, so virtual assistants like Siri, Google Assistants, etc. are examples of linguistic intelligence. Okay, so basically when we talk about linguistic intelligence, we refer to the ability of the system to express itself by understanding the human language. Okay, so in the context of AI, linguistic intelligence relates to NLP, natural language processing, which involves understanding, generating, and manipulating human language, which are used in chatbots, virtual assistants, language translation, text summarization, sentiment analysis, etc. Okay, so these are five important intelligent components in AI: reasoning, learning, problem solving, perception, and linguistic intelligence. Okay, now when I talk about agents, okay, so often when we deal with AI, we come across this term agents. Okay, so basically in AI, agents are nothing but the entities. Okay, so agent can be anything that perceive information through sensors and act upon that environment through actuators. Okay, so agents are entities that actually perceive their environment through sensors, and work on that particular environment to achieve goals. Okay, so they can range from, when I talk about agents, they can range from simple programs to highly sophisticated programs as well. Okay, so AI agents are basically central to fields like robotics, gaming, automated decision making systems, and so on. So basically we categorize AI agents into three basic types. Okay, so we have more different types, but basically they are human type, robotic agent, human agent, robotic agents, and then software agents. Okay, so depending upon the categories based on their complexity and capabilities, we have different types of AI agents like simple reflex agent, model based reflex agent, and etc. Okay, so we have different environment types in which an agent actually operates and varies significantly. Okay, so when I talk about AI agents, they're autonomous entities that perceive the information and make decision accordingly depending upon the specific goal. Okay, so when I talk about key concepts of AI agents, we again talk about perception, we again talk about learning, we again talk about reasoning, taking action, and then autonomy. Okay, so agents sense their environment through sensors or data inputs. They process the input to make decisions, and they act upon the environment to produce the output. Okay, so agents operate independently without human intervention. Okay, though they may interact with the humans, but they operate independently. So that is the reason. Another key concept of AI is autonomy. Okay, so this is an example of few of AI agents that we come across. So autonomous robots. Okay, Sophia the robot is an autonomous robot, is an example of AI agent. Virtual assistants are examples of AI agents. When you go for gaming or when you go for autonomous cars. Okay, so reinforcement learning coming to picture where the agents learn the actions through trial and error by interacting with the environment and receive either rewards or penalties. Okay, so this is some basic introduction to uh, you know the intelligent components in AI. What are the goals of AI? What are the intelligent components in AI? What are different agents in AI? Thank you.